Hey, Scribe, welcome back to the Right podcast. Today, I'm bringing you a mix of fangirl energy, writerly reflection, and a whole lot of creative fire because we have to talk about what's happening in Taylor Swift's The Life of a Showgirl era. And I'm not just watching it unfold, I'm feeling it in my bones. See, I've been a fan of Taylor Swift since her debut, but Love Story was the first track that fully owned my soul. That was the first time I felt like someone had turned my inner romantic spiral into a 3-minute fairy tale. Fast forward to now, in this new era, I'm obsessed again, but differently. It's not just the visuals or the lyrics or even the drop. It's the layering. It's the way this moment is earned. It reminds me of something else I love: dancing, specifically burlesque dancing. When I step on stage, I don't come out as someone entirely new. I come out as a heightened version of everything I've already become. That's what I see happening with Taylor. This isn't about proving she still matters, it's about owning how she never stopped. And it's making me think a lot about how we, as fiction writers, build resonance, trust, and story over time, not just in one launch, one post, one book. So, in this episode, I want to walk through the emotions this brought up, what I'm loving creatively, and what I think we can actually learn and apply as authors. Because Taylor isn't just a pop star, she's a master storyteller, and we should absolutely be paying attention. First, let me just name it. This album is lush. It's moody, it's sharp, it's theatrical, it's also deeply self aware. What I love most is how this era manages to be both spectacle and sincerity. You can feel the polish and the pain, the power and the vulnerability. And that duality is art. This isn't some flashy reinvention, it's the natural continuation. Every past version of her is still in the room, but evolved. Like, her fans are unpacking the meanings, referencing past songs, making theories, creating content for her. She's not just performing anymore. She's built a community that speaks her creative language. And as a fiction writer and someone who performs burlesque, where character, story, movement, and persona collide, I feel that. Because we're not just writing words on a page, we're crafting worlds, we're shaping identity, we're inviting readers into something deeper. That's what Taylor is doing here, and that's what we can do too. Watching this campaign stirred up a cocktail of feelings. There was admiration for the scale, the vision, the storytelling payoff. Inspiration, like, yes, I want to build something people care about this deeply. And yeah, longing, that raw ache of, I wish my work was being shared like that. But instead of letting that longing spiral into shame, I let it become a mirror. Because longing isn't weakness, it's clarity. It tells me what I value: deep connection, creative legacy, emotional resonance. And that ache, it reminded me of when I launched one of my earlier books, the one I poured everything into, and nothing. No fanfare, just a quiet thud in the void. I had to ask myself, does it still matter if no one sees it? The answer was yes, because that book became the seed for the one that finally connected. That's layering, that's legacy. This moment didn't happen for Taylor by accident. It's the result of years of layered meaning, consistent storytelling, and courageous evolution. That's the real takeaway. Resonance is a long game, and that's something we can claim too. So let's dive into the lessons. Here's how we can apply this energy, this approach, this intention to our own writing lives. So Taylor isn't trying to be understood by everyone anymore. She's standing fully in who she's become. So you can let your author voice evolve too. Don't cling to old expectations or audience assumptions. Your next book can sound different. That's not a betrayal, it's growth. Her fans see themselves in her lyrics. She holds up a mirror to our own fears, hopes, and heartbreaks. Stop trying to impress readers. Instead, reflect them. Write into what they feel but haven't said yet. That's what creates emotional grip. Taylor doesn't just tell stories, she builds emotional climaxes. The ache, the sting, the gasp, it's all there. How can you let your characters feel big feelings? Don't cut away the moment that might be too much, because that's what lingers. She takes old narratives, her own or others, and flips them. She makes you question what you thought you knew. What trope, myth, or belief can you challenge in your story? Let's pause for a second. Are you starting to see the magic here? Taylor echoes past eras, visuals, lyrics. The fans know the callbacks, and they love feeling like insiders. Call back to earlier books, side characters, visual motifs. Let readers find those breadcrumbs. It builds trust and delight. Teach your readers how to read you. Taylor has trained her audience to notice details, decode metaphors, read between the lines. That didn't happen overnight. It happened through consistent storytelling. Let your voice become a signal. Use metaphor, imagery, tone again and again. Over time, readers will tune into your frequency. Play the long game and do it loudly. This era only works because of the years that came before it. She's built narrative equity. Stop treating your first or fifth book like your last shot. Treat it like chapter one in a long form career. Keep showing up. Let the layers build. And let yourself be multi layered. Taylor isn't just a singer. She writes, she directs, she dances, hell, she bakes sourdough bread. She brings all of herself into her art. Your creativity isn't limited to one expression. I perform burlesque, and that movement, play, confidence all come back into my writing. Whatever else you do, let it feed your work, not compete with it. So, here's what I want you to remember. You're not behind. You're not forgotten. You're just still layering. Just like Taylor. This isn't a comeback, it's a continuation. The next chapter in a world you've already been building. And one day when the moment hits, when your readers start creating art about your art, quoting your characters, championing your stories without being asked, it won't be random. It'll be because you layered, you stayed, you told truth over time. So here's a little something you can do today. Journal one way your creative identity has evolved over the past year. What have you layered in, intentionally or not? What are you proud of that wasn't true a year ago? And if you want to go deeper with your author voice and legacy, check out Fiction Writing Academy over at serenadepublishing.com. Thanks so much for being here today. If this resonated, tell me, DM me, send me a voice note, share what you're building. And until next time, keep writing, keep dancing, keep layering. Bye for now.